Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Speak Your Success. Today is Thursday, April 24th, 2025, and it's a great day to be alive. Successors, successors, successors. Y'all, I hope your week is off to a tremendous start. And just like I was sharing with you all just yesterday, we're live Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Central Standard to 7 a.m. Central Standard. All right. So if y'all missed yesterday's episode, go back. If you missed yesterday's episode, go back, replay it, rewatch it, because we're here to give you all content that's informational, inspirational, but ultimately that can elevate us all so we can lift as we climb. But y'all, before we get the show really rolling and really moving and really grooving, we got to bring out producer Britt. How we feeling, producer Britt? How we feeling on this
What's
Thursday?
up? What's up? Good morning.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You sound like you got a good night's sleep over there or something. I don't know.
I did. I did. I got a good night's rest. I am well rested. I got my coffee, got my Belvita. I'm ready for the show. Ready for the show.
Oh, oh, okay. So you got your little movie snack, got your little movie drink. Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay,
How you
okay.
doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Producer Britt last night. So I finished Magazine Dreams,
Ah,
and
okay.
I
You have been
wanted
raving
to.
about this movie. I'm so excited to hear it. Tell me everything. I'm still gonna watch it. You have just been so excited. Please tell me.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I want to say that I really wanted to say that I enjoyed it. I really want to say that it was a good movie, but producer Britt, it was one of them movies to where it was a hard movie. Well, one, it was fictional, right? So
First, tell
the
us
the,
what
the
the movie
character.
is about, because we don't know.
I'm gonna get there, but I had to just give that. I had to get that first. I'm gonna get there. But in short, it's about a bodybuilder, right? And this guy, he really he aspires to be on the highest level,
Mhm.
but he just faces a lot of challenges.
Okay.
Like a lot of challenges. He's struggling through this thing,
Mhm.
and it gets rough, producer Britt.
Mhm.
It just gets rough. I mean, well, like how I'm saying it, don't make you want to go watch it. But
I
as I
mean,
was watching, I'm like
tell us
halfway.
some stuff.
I don't want to give the whole movie
It's
away,
okay. Nobody even knows what this movie is. I mean, depending on,
okay,
if
so
you know,
okay,
you
so
know, but I mean, tell us what it's about. Get into it.
yeah. Okay, so this movie, Magazine Dreams, Jonathan Majors is the leading role,
Mhm.
and a lot of people are like, this is his best role. I mean, in terms of acting, he played the role. Okay, he
Mm.
played the role of Killian Maddox, and
Okay.
and this gentleman. I mean, as I'm watching the movie, I feel like he potentially could be on the spectrum or something like that. But yeah, I mean, he had a hard life. His parents, uh, they the dad killed the mom, and then the dad killed himself. So he's staying with his
Okay.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
situation. Yeah.
So he's staying with he's staying with the granddad, and it's just a guy just trying to get ahead on life, and
Mhm.
he's trying out for these muscle competitions, and he's just trying so hard, Britt. And in the movie, like, is he gonna break through? What's gonna happen? Oh,
Mhm.
where's the breakthrough? Where's the how the movies
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then they go.
Climax. Yep.
Yeah. I don't want to give it all, but you got to watch the movie to see if he make it up and make it out. But
Okay.
it was one of the movies that I'm glad that I saw it,
Mhm.
but like this isn't a movie that I'm watching two and three and four times.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's a one
yeah.
timer.
It's a one timer, but I
Mm.
mean, I was looking at the comments after he did the interview with the Breakfast Club, talking about
Mhm.
people's like, "Oh, this is his Oscar-winning performance. Oh, he played a great
Oh.
job doing this role." Yes, that's what I'm saying. So now, can you understand why I'm torn? Because
You believe the hype, and then you saw it, and the hype was not hyped.
I'm seeing the comments, and now I'm understanding what it looks like when you got a real following, the people who just really rocking with
Good
you.
morning, everyone. Good
Yeah,
morning.
because
Welcome to Speak Your
they was rocking with
Success.
majors. Good morning,
Uh
y'all.
huh.
Good morning, y'all.
Hmm.
But hey, man, you got to see it yourself. You can form your own
And where can we
opinion.
watch it at? Where can we watch it?
Yeah. So we got it on Apple TV. So
Okay.
I believe you can get it Apple TV. I believe it's on Prime also. You can get a few different places. But I don't believe it did make it to the theaters. I don't think it made it. into the theaters.
Um, Oscar-winning performance not in theaters? I've never heard of that before.
People no, that I'm saying this is what his fans were saying. His fans were saying, "This is an Oscar-winning
Oh,
performance." It's a
okay.
yeah.
Because I was like, I don't think any Oscar movie. I mean, maybe, but
Uh,
I don't know.
uh, uh,
Speaking of the Oscars, I mean, this has nothing to do with what I saw scrolling or just information. I don't know if y'all saw this, but the Oscars are now requiring. So if you don't know, the Oscars, the Academy, you
mhm.
like you pay to be in the Academy or whatever, you join whatever, and you get to vote,
Uh,
and those are your peers,
mm.
and you vote on your peers on the movie, but some people don't watch the movies and they just vote, and so now the Oscars, since Zoe
Oh, dang.
Saldana won that Oscar last year, and everybody was like, "What the heck was this movie? It was a musical. What is this? We don't know what this is, Zoe. What the heck? This movie was horrible. This it should have
Uh,
been this person that won. It should have been that person that won." So the Oscar said, "Okay, well, everybody shut up.
shut up.
Now, before you even vote, you need to watch every single movie that is being
Uh,
nominated." And I think
and
that is a good thing. I
I'm
think
with
that's a
it.
good thing
I'm
because
good
I'm
good
like,
call,
so y'all
Octave. Yeah,
just, I mean, yeah, you're probably voting for the movies that you saw, or you're
for
voting
sure.
for, I'm voting for Jonathan because that's my friend, or he voting for Britt. I don't know what have you,
Hey,
what they're doing with the voting process, but the Oscar said, you know what, I'm gonna shut all this down and
good.
everybody watch the movie before you start running
Mhm.
your mouth. Now go run and tell
That
that.
makes that makes a lot of sense. Cause
It
it's
does.
I mean, it's easy, just vote. Cause I mean, that's like going back to high school, middle school. "Oh, Imma vote for this person for the president." No, 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 no,
Right.
no, no, no. Wait. What are they fighting for? You know what I'm saying? We need
Exactly.
to know. You need to know what
Exactly.
you voting for and what against. So, I like it.
I
Good
like
call,
it.
Octave.
So
Good call.
magazine drink. Okay, I can tell you one thing. I am going to, well, I was supposed to go see Sinners with my cousin. And then
Mm.
I went without her. And
Oh,
so
dang.
I know.
Get with it or get lost.
I
Okay,
know,
yeah.
right? Get with it or get rolled over, Shay Shay. But she still ain't going to see it. So I'm gonna go see it again with her. Sinners.
Oh,
It's
I think
good,
there's
y'all.
gonna be a lot
I
of that this
like it.
weekend. I think
Huh?
there's gonna be a lot of that this weekend. People doubling down, and I'm gonna go see it for the first time. But I'm sure you're gonna see a lot of stuff that you didn't see. I'm
Yes.
sure you're gonna see a lot of stuff the second go round you didn't see the first time
Hmm.
because stuff just starts to pop out a little bit different
Yeah.
when you
Hmm.
see a movie a
Hmm.
second and third time.
So I'm gonna read a
So
couple articles, maybe watch a little, video or something that because I want to just know a little bit more
understand.
about. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so like I want to watch it again because everybody said there's some symbolism in there. You got to pull out my literary term chart from English class, and
Uh,
I'm trying to get in
uh,
there so I can understand the movie. So yeah, I'm excited.
I'm with it.
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
yeah, yeah. You should be. You should be. The last time I did that, last time I went and saw a movie twice was John David Washington in Tenet.
Mm.
If you saw Tenet,
Wow, that movie was long and unnecessary.
I fell asleep the first time in the movie, but I wasn't asleep the whole time. But I mean, yeah, after getting to the end of it, I'm like, wait, what? But the second
It was
time
just
I
so much
understood it a little bit
sci-fi
better.
happening. It was so much sci-fi.
It was a lot. It was a lot happening. It was a lot happening.
It
But
was a lot
hey,
happening.
John David Washington does good
Oh
work.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I started off with him in Ballers. That's my
I
guy right
didn't
there.
know he was involved. I went back and saw because I saw
Mhm.
Tenet, and then I went back and I'm watching Ballers, and I'm like, "Say, Ballers, one of my favorite shows. Why did y'all
I
end it?"
mean, well, they ain't this type of ballers, but they be balling. Okay, they be balling. They be throwing that football. Okay.
Huh.
Yes, 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 yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So moving right along. You ready?
I'm ready, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man.
All
Let's
right,
go
let's
ahead and
get
get into it,
into
y'all.
it.
We about to go ahead and transition to straight from the source. And
Yeah.
y'all, this morning we're going to come from Proverbs 31. You might be familiar with Proverbs 31 because you might hear women say it all the time. I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. But some of us might be saying, well, that's great. But what does that actually mean in real time and in real terms? We're just going to go ahead and read from the text just so if you never knew what a Proverbs 31 woman was or you desire to be one, well, this is how you can learn. Okay, so Proverbs 31, and I'm gonna start at verse 10, and then we're gonna just walk through the text a little bit. There we go. A wife of noble character who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm. Ooh, I like that, producer Britt. I like it. She bring him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She, hold on, roll back down a little bit. She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. She is like the merchant ships bringing her food from afar. She gets up while it's still night. She provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. She considers a field and buys it out of her earnings, and she plants a vineyard. She sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her task. I'm gonna go ahead and pause right there. Producer Britt, what I just want to I want to just scroll back. Can you scroll back a little bit in the text right there at 10? Okay, so first of all, the thing I really like about this text is how it poses the question, right? And it says a wife of noble character who can find, and this is relevant because anytime you're reading a question, then you have to pause, and this is where you self-reflect. And you say, am I that person who can't be found? Or am I not that person? Right? But then as we go down a little bit, and then it says, she is worth far more than rubies. Just the comparison for me, the comparison. So knowing and understanding your value here in the text, right? She is worth far more than rubies. A comparison ultimately is shown when we want to what's the best way to put it, as we can just separate the values of such. But the biggest thing I want to take away here in the text is verse 12. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. If you feel like you're a Proverbs 31 woman, the question that I would ask you today would be, the man that you with, the significant other that you with, are you somebody who is helping this person get over stress, move past stress, have a stressless life? Or are you somebody who is causing stress, causing tension, causing resentment? Because if that's the case, then we need to go back under the hood and we need to examine some things, because it says she brings him good, not harm, right? All the days of her life. Yeah, we know and we understand that there are going to be some days to where, you stressing me out, he's stressing her out, whatever it might be. But y'all, the focus here is, are we providing this type of environment more often than not? And then she works with eager hands. Producer Britt, the Proverbs 31 woman is not lazy, right? She works with eager hands, and she selects wool and flax. So by her selecting these two uh, crops or these two products, this one shows us that the Proverbs 31 woman has wisdom to make the decision to choose, right? Because if we go to the market and then we're looking at all these variety or different array of item or products or whatever it might be, if you're not educated on what you're looking at, then you can't pick the best quality. And then by picking the best quality, now working with eager hands, right? So she's ready to go to work. She's not saying, "Hey, I'm not here to do the work. I'm just along for the ride." Nah, she here for the work. She here for the work. So y'all just thinking about that. And then last one, producer Britt, I want to hit on verse 15. She gets up while it's still night, and she provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. So the Proverbs 31 woman, she looks out for the cookout. Yeah, she looks out for she looks out for the family, but here's the thing. She gets up while it's still night. So she's up before everybody else, making sure that preparations and things that need to be put in place are in place so that her family doesn't have to want or doesn't have to need for anything. And then the portions for her female servants, she's making sure that her team is taken care of, making sure that they're accounted for as well. So, y'all, today for the application, I just want you to consider, just to consider as we're looking at Proverbs 31. And if this resonates with anybody, just let me know in the chat a little bit. But I want you to consider, are you somebody that is so focused on serving self all the time? Or as we look at the text here, the Proverbs 31 woman is talking about serving others, serving the family, positioning others in the family for success and for life. So are you somebody who is willing to position the team, the family for success, or are you just focused on, I got to get mine? All right. And I don't care who I hurt, I don't care who I move to the side. I just got to get mine. Y'all, Proverbs 31 is full of so much wisdom and so much insight. We didn't have time to go through all of it this morning, but I just want to just challenge you on looking at the text and really seeing for yourself and assessing, am I a Proverbs 31 woman, or is that the type of woman that I'm looking for? Or maybe you already got it, but we never know if we never take the time to self assess. So, y'all, I'm Jonathan Jones, and that's straight from the source. We're about to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. And, family, remember, this is Speaker Success in the Morning. We're here with you every Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Central Standard. All right, see you back in a minute. Looking for an exciting workout that's not only fun but makes you feel alive? It's time to step up your fitness. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese, that's your answer. This isn't your typical workout. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese is an energizing step workout that combines simple moves with fresh beats, both old and new, creating an atmosphere that makes fitness exciting. With a focus on all elements of fitness, cardio, muscle conditioning, flexibility, and balance, you're guaranteed to burn calories and get addicted to the energy. Extreme becomes your safe space, which is a welcome environment where everyone is accepted. It's where you can let go of those worries of the world and focus on getting healthy. Ready to get energized? Join Extreme Hip Hop with Treese today. All right, all right, all right. Y'all, welcome back to Speak Your Success. We are currently 17 minutes after the hour. Today is Thursday, 24th, 2025. And y'all know it's always a great day to be alive. Producer Britt, producer Britt, producer Britt.
What it do? What it do?
Producer Britt, are you a Proverbs 31 woman?
Yeah, I was raised by a
Oh.
Proverbs 31 woman. Okay, when you was reading it, I was like, "That's my
Ah.
mama right there." Okay.
I love it, man. I love because yeah, man, it's wild that people, people always be
Through and
quoting stuff.
through. Hmm.
Yeah, people be quoting stuff, throwing stuff out, and people don't even know what the text talk about. So I mean, we just gotta be careful. Know what it says so
Hmm.
we can know what to do.
So we can know
But
what to do.
I'm
Okay,
just
so
saying, man.
I got a
Mm.
clip that we were talking about yesterday at work, and I just want to expound on that really quick.
Uh-oh.
So
I'm listening.
I'm gonna just go to my scrolling scene really quick. Give me 1 second. Dee 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 dee. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I didn't watch this whole interview, but this is Debbie Brown. Debbie. Give me 1 second.
And having higher consciousness
Okay, let
or
me
being
start it over. Hold on.
embodied in your self-awareness. Self-awareness is
Well, talk about some of the
On to talk about, the rest of her book. Her name is Debbie Brown. Her book is called Living in Wisdom, breaks down the
Mm,
difference between self-awareness and higher consciousness and how to have the hard conversations with yourself. So,
mm,
yesterday at work, I played the clip a little bit. We talked about it, and I was just saying, it takes a lot to just be a person because they say,
yeah, yeah.
it takes a lot to be a person, wake up, pray, do your morning routine, make
Mm-hmm,
sure you
mm-hmm.
work out, um, make sure that you're conscious and aware of doing this, that, and a third. And then on top of that, make sure you're doing stuff for other people. Make sure you're still doing stuff for yourself. Make sure that you're doing, make sure that you're listening to your body. Make sure you eat three
That's
times a
true.
day. And sometimes it could
Yeah,
just be
yeah.
so exhausting being a person. And your rebuttal was,
Well, for one, I don't honestly I don't remember what my brother was yesterday, but I really don't, Rick. But people, well, help me out. Just start me. But one thing I will say is that people wear a lot of hats, though. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think people really like people don't slow down enough to realize like if you're single, you're married, you're a parent, you're not, whatever it is, like people wear a lot of hats and it is exhausting to be a person. Um,
But you were
what was I
saying
saying? Help me out.
you were saying the average person just wants to be below average, or they just want to be
Oh my
average.
producer
Like they
Britt,
don't
use
have what
your
it takes
name.
to, they don't have, to go
Oh,
above.
no, no, no. I got you.
Mhm.
You lit a fire up on my chimney. I got it now. Yeah, I
Okay, what
remember.
you got?
Yeah, yeah. No, the average person, no pun intended, yeah, is below average because
Mhm.
in order to get ahead and get by in life, you can't just be average, right?
Right.
So that because the average person is going to probably go to sleep late. Average person is going to
Mhm.
wake up 5 minutes before they got to be at work,
Mhm.
brush their teeth and whatever, and go. So they're not allowing themselves the opportunity, the space, and the time to really progress in their lives. Because in order for that to happen, you have to do more than just doing enough to go to
Right.
work. You gotta learn
Mhm.
something. You gotta read a book. You gotta
Mhm.
further your education, and you gotta even further your exposure. Like she's talking about with consciousness. Even though when I hear the term consciousness, it feels so wonky to me.
What do you
Consciousness and
mean?
conscious, because when I hear the I have an echo. Thank you to Lucid Experience. When I hear the term consciousness and when I hear the term energy, those are things. Oh, it's fixed. Good morning, y'all. Thank you
Oh,
to
thank
Lucid
you.
Experience. Thank you, Luke.
Thank you. Thank
It just throws me off sometimes because it's like
So what does
I don't,
awareness mean to you versus consciousness means to you?
okay, so I think what we have to talk about is like there's two different levels of it, right? Because well, awareness, being self-aware, like of what you're doing, what you're capable of, where you are. Consciousness, when I initially think about it, it's being awake. But when I think of higher power vibes and consciousness, when we put it in that bucket in that box, that's when it gets a little wonky to me.
I think what she was saying in the clip is like, yeah, you read all these self-help books and you're aware of what you're doing. And
Okay.
then on the other side of that, I'm aware of what I'm doing, but if I know that I can be a negative Nancy sometimes, and then
Yeah.
when I'm in that negative state, yes, I'm aware that I'm being a negative Nancy, but the higher consciousness would be to get out of that. Is to get out of that and say, okay, I am doing this, and now how do I practice getting out of this? Because you're trying to go,
Mhm.
higher than, you're aware, but you're trying to go higher than
Yeah.
what you already are. Does that make sense?
That's funny. But
Does
also
that make
one
sense
I
though?
think I think so. I'm about to piggyback off that because I
Mhm.
hear what you're saying, but I think one thing that's left out here is that in order to do that, in order to get further than in order to get further than we've been, we have to
Mhm.
be in a place to where we've never been. And that only comes through experience, through exposure, and through like relationships. But the average person is going through the day, not and even me sometimes, like I told you, I don't even necessarily
Yeah.
want to go to events sometimes. But if I go to an event where I'm in the room and I'm uncomfortable because it's people I've never seen, never know, never met, now this creates opportunity for me to learn something new, meet somebody new, to where they can introduce me to something I've never been introduced to before.
Right,
But
because
if
you're aware that you are experiencing social anxiety. So that's the awareness part. And now the
true,
other side of that is saying, "Oh, okay, now Jonathan, some people have a tightness in their chest when they have social anxiety and like me, I feel my heartbeat before I don't really get nervous to talk to people, but when it's about to happen, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to talk to this person. I have to talk to this person. And then once I say,
yeah.
hi, my name is blah, 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 you introduce yourself, then it goes away. But because it's like, okay, I can get past this point. I can get past this point. And so I think the higher consciousness of it is you just getting past. You just have to get past the social anxiety, the tightness in your chest, and
Mm,
just know that Jonathan can do it. Brittany can do it. Whoever you can do it. And so you're getting yourself out of that zone, out of that stuck zone. Yeah,
I
instead of just being aware of saying you're in a room, I have social anxiety and I have it. Like I
yeah.
have it. It's happening to me right now. But how do you get out of that? And so what she's saying is, believe in yourself in a higher way. That's all. That's what
Okay.
I took that's what I
Yeah.
took away from it.
Okay. So speaking of getting past stuff, man, shout out to the Lucid Experience for getting past their 100 subscribers
I
on their channel.
know. Yeah,
Happy
give me some hand
birthday. You know what I'm
claps.
talking about? Lou been rocking with us for a good little minute. Man, shout out to you. Shout out to you, sir. Proud of you, excited for you, glad for you.
Mhm.
But Britt, when you talk about getting past, and we can move on after this, but when we talk about getting
Okay.
past stuff, I
Mhm.
think one of the biggest challenges of getting past stuff is we have to own the mental block that's in our mind.
Mhm.
And because I know when I first met you, and I don't remember how it came up, but we were talking about like people wanting to achieve goals, and then you was
Mhm.
like, you just do it, like just do the thing. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, no, Brittany, it's not that easy. You can't just tell people just to do the thing. You was like, nah, you just do the thing. You just do the thing.
That's the only
But
way.
true, right? But the only just so it's just tangible, a little tangible on it. To your point, and to what I said earlier, this is why getting around other people who are either doing the thing or further than you is important. Because after you take that first step, now you have their reinforcement helping you and guiding you and navigating
Mhm.
as you move forward. So yeah, be self-aware. Check out who these people are that's in your friend group, and you might need to upgrade your friend group just like like you upgrade your travel when you fly in Delta with your
Yeah.
skyline.
That's
Okay.
and to your point on that, the Breakfast Club, who are they interviewing? The white lady Mel Brooke. Is that
Mel Robbins.
Mel
Mel
Robinson.
Robbins.
Mel Robinson. She was saying, man, it was to your point. Da, 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 da. To be successful is to do,
Oh yeah.
many people have said this, but she just recently said it, to be successful, and you know what you need to you know what you need to
Mhm.
do to be successful, but you just ignore the little small things, because if you did every little single thing that you're supposed to do, you would be successful. So when I
That part.
said that to you, and when I said, Jonathan, just do it, it is Nike. It is just do it, because that's all you got to do is just do it. You know what you got to do, just do it. And yes, it's
Fair
going to
enough.
take that. Yes, you're aware of what you need to do. Now it's time to go higher. Okay. Will
Oh,
Smith, you
higher.
want to be good or you want to be great? And I say
Mm.
that all the time. And
Oh,
so yeah, Serena Williams. I reported when she with even Serena Williams, she said
yeah.
to be
Serena said this.
successful is you have to be selfish. And there is going to be some selfishness that comes when it comes to be successful. And
Mm.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, because
Oh
at the
no.
end all be all, hey, I'm gonna be where I want to be. I can potentially, when I get to that point, I can take care of the people that need to be taken care of, that
Speak
I
on it.
love, and then we want higher after that. But
Hey,
it's
that's fair.
just, for you to start and for you to get to that point, you have to be aware. You have to know that you have to move past the awareness. You can't just be stuck in the awareness, and you have
Okay.
to just do it. You have to just do it. So that's
Britt the
my TED
motivational
talk, okay?
speaker.
That's my little mini TED talk, okay?
Britt the motivational speaker.
You know,
Britt
you
the
know, you know.
TEDx speaker. Okay.
That's funny.
I'm with it,
Yes.
man.
So yeah, I mean that was my. I really wanted to talk about that because I thought that was a good clip. I'll have to read her book for sure, because
Uh,
I mean, yeah. I'd love to know a little bit more about what she's saying on the interview. I just saw that clip. I didn't watch the whole interview, but loved it, loved it.
and she also has a podcast. It's called Deeply Well with Debbie Brown,
Ah,
and
okay.
she's on
Say it one
Charlemagne's
more time.
network.
Say it one more time.
The podcast is called Deeply Well with Debbie Brown.
Mm,
hmm
okay, I like that.
Deeply Well, where this is where higher consciousness meets the complexity of being human. Mm.
See? See?
Higher
Because I'm
consciousness.
telling you,
Oh Lord.
because everyone can be self-aware. I can be self-aware that I am this, that, and a third. but that's
True.
great. I know that I'm confident. I know that I
Uh-huh.
can be a negative Nancy. I'm not speaking about myself. I
Do something about it.
know, I
Do something about it,
know
though.
that, yeah, but you have to do something about it. You have to do
Okay.
something about it. So, I know that I have my day organized but okay, you have your day organized. So now I read this in the Mountain of you organize, you have your whole entire house clean. Once your house is clean, and you're like, okay, I'm free to do whatever I want to do. And then you choose to do the complete opposite of what you know
Uh,
you should be doing.
ooh,
And
that's tough.
yeah,
That's tough.
whereas some people, you keep saying, I need to clean, I need to clean, I need to clean, I need to clean, and you never get to where you want to be because you keep filling up your daily schedule with cleaning. Whereas
Oh, busy
yes, and
work.
you wasting your time. Whereas you should just, if you have everything clean, as my mama would say, 15 minutes a day, you clean 15 minutes a day, you'll be clean for the whole entire week by the time the weekend come, and you're free to do what you want. Because most people just don't want to be free to do what they want. And that is and that's the real problem right there. Is that you
Mama
know what
lives
you want
there.
to do, but you keep crowding up your space and crowding up your mind with itty bitty things that are distracting you. And that's from the mountain as you, okay, y'all? Brianna West,
Man,
okay? Mm-hmm.
man, that's a good word, Britt. That really is a good word. Because I mean, at the end of the day, just like you're talking about, you always got choices, and sometimes we choose to do the thing that's going to give us pleasure on the front end,
Mm-hmm.
versus doing the thing that's work, and then it might give us, and potentially could give us pleasure on the back end. But either way, it's like, nah, give me my sweets before dinner. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
I,
You know what I'm saying?
I got it. I
All
got it.
right.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Okay. Okay. All right,
okay.
y'all. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break, right, Jonathan?
Yeah, we're going to take a quick commercial break, y'all. We're going to be back with more Speaker Success in the morning. If y'all have not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button just down below. And also, y'all, be sure to hit the like button on the video just so that YouTube's like, hey, this is good content. Hey, the people like this. Hey, I should give them some more. So hit that like button, hit subscribe. We'll be right back with more Speaker Success in the morning. Do you want to feel confident in your skin every day? Introducing Skin Rituals, a luxury home based skin studio that specializes in hyperpigmentation, acne, and personalized treatments for every skin type. Owned by solo esthetician and registered nurse Courtney Durham, Skin Rituals is all about curating facial treatments designed just for you. Hydrate, brighten, nourish, and soothe your skin with expert care and cutting edge techniques that promote natural healing. Whether you're looking for a relaxing facial or a transformative chemical peel, Skin Rituals offers results driven treatment tailored to your needs. With over 7 years of experience, Courtney's goal is to help you safely achieve the healthy skin that you deserve. At Skin Rituals, we believe that taking care of your skin is an investment in your confidence. Book your appointment today and leave every session feeling grateful for the choice that you made to take care of yourself. Skin Rituals, because your skin deserves the very best. Hey, y'all, welcome back to Speaker Success. We are 35 minutes after the hour. Man, shout out to Skin Rituals and Courtney Durham. Man, producer Britt, I need to stop playing, man. I need to stop playing. Need to go ahead and get Courtney Durham on the show so she can
Hey,
talk
Courtney
about
gonna be
skin
on next
rituals.
week, y'all. Courtney gonna be on
Uh,
next week. She gonna answer
uh,
all the questions that you need to know about skin rituals. I am excited. I know she does consultations. She brings you
oh,
in,
yeah.
and then from there, she book your session. So I'm excited to see Court Dog on the show.
Man,
Court
CD,
Dog.
stand up. But this is what I like about Courtney. This is what I like
Mm-hmm.
about Courtney. One, she has the experience, right? She has the experience, but
RN.
even further than that, she not just like, oh yeah, come on, y'all, come on. I can take anybody. Hey, this is what you do. That's what. No, 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 no. She say we need to sit down. We need to
Yeah.
talk to you. We need to
Yeah.
see where you at. We need to see
Mm-hmm.
what you tried. We need to get
Mm-hmm.
clear first.
Yeah.
Then I can see how I can recommend what's best for you. Man,
True
so shout out to
professional.
Skin Rituals,
Yeah.
Dallas and Courtney
Yes.
Durham.
Yes. My
Let's
mama
go.
keeps talking about her. She's like, I gotta get to Courtney. I gotta get to Courtney. So we gonna get you there, mama. We gonna get you there, okay?
Oh my God.
So, you ready? I got some good stories.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I like a good story.
All right. We gotta start
Oh,
fresh right here, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. you s- you
Look at that face though.
so
Yikes.
I know,
Principal's
right?
office.
So there was a story that came out last night about Shannon Sharp. We all, if you don't know, Shannon Sharp accused of sexual assault, battery, and so on and so on.
Yeah.
So his lawyer, Lanny Davis, explains. Remember, Jonathan, she's suing him for $50 million.
Mm.
But initially, he was gonna pay her $10 million. And I was like,
Ah,
why would you offer to pay somebody $10 million if you're innocent and
no, no, no.
this, that, and a third. So
Uh,
there's an article on Pro Football Talk by Mike Falero, and
mhm,
this is what Lanny Davis, I'm sorry, Lanny Davis is Shannon Sharp's lawyer. Okay, so he
mhm,
said, I strongly disagree with Mr. I think Floro's opinion that Mr. Sharp's decision to pay the plaintiff who engaged in blackmail, a threat to publish private sexual activity unless she was paid substantial money, in any way infers that Sharp was responsible for any wrongdoing and certainly does not change his belief in mine as his lawyer. The plaintiff lied in her allegations in the complaint she filed and was responsible for an edited tape leaving a false impression
Ooh.
for non-consensual sexual activity, and she has refused to allow the tape to be examined. So I'm going to pause
Mm.
there because Shannon Sharp came out and said, hey, I know you're going to play the 30-second clip. Go ahead and
Yeah.
play that 10-minute dog, okay? Play
Uh,
it for real. And
Spicy.
so, and so, explained by picking back up, examined by an individual expert to determine whether she made any editing or deletions in the original tape that she secretly made during sexual activity with Mr. Sharp. In fact, Mr. Sharp decided to pay. Here it goes right here. This is why he decided to pay the $10 million. Okay.
Okay.
In fact, Mr. Sharp decided to pay the substantial blackmail money demanded by the plaintiff for the same reason why many, many other innocent people subject
Mm.
to blackmail threat decide, usually painfully, to pay the blackmailer the same reason as Mr. Sharp. This is what he said: having
Mm.
absolutely nothing to do with any admission of wrongdoing in Mr. Sharp's case, I'm sorry, having absolutely nothing to do with any admission of wrongdoing. In Mr. Sharp's case, as in the case of virtually all other similar subjects of blackmail, the reason was primarily to avoid public embarrassment for
Yeah. Yeah.
himself and for his family and other adverse consequences to his life and reputation. So he was trying to get ahead of it to pay
Mm.
her the money so she would not embarrass him for what's going on right now.
Dang. Dang. Still, even still,
And this just came
it
out
still
literally
don't look.
like 16 hours ago.
It still don't look good. It still don't look good. This is a tough situation. And
Uh-huh.
what I saw online, producer
Hmm.
Britt,
Hmm.
I saw people share that clip of when Shannon Sharp interviewed Monique on his podcast. And it was like, Monique tried to tell him. She was like, Shannon, you don't need to be running around here with no 20 something, 30 something, whatever. You need to get you an old woman who can love you, who can rub your feet, and who can drink some of that Laportier. She said, you
Look
need to
for
stop leaving alone them young girls. That's what Monique
Yeah.
said.
And you know what? Cat Williams said the same. Well, he said something different, but he was like, "Hey, that's why I don't mess with white women." That's what he said. He said he said that's why I don't mess with the white women. He said because they will bring you down in 2 weeks, in two
Dang.
weekends, and it's going on the second weekend, I think. Right? This is going on
Ooh.
this just happened earlier this week. And then it was crazy
Yeah,
because we were
earlier this
listening
week.
to you and I together were listening to the Breakfast Club, and
Yeah.
Charlemagne was like, "Well, why didn't she wait till he signed a podcast deal?" And I mean, neither here or there. I
Man.
mean, you're 59, she 19, 20. It just don't look right, man.
Man.
Just don't look right, dog. Okay, Randy Jackson. Come on, dog. Come on, man.
Oh
So
man.
later, just
The
down the
falling.
article a little bit,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to finish close out right here. Is that the reporter, he goes to say, regardless, the litigation process will proceed. Davis confirmed on Tuesday that Sharp will file a counterclaim and people will draw whatever conclusion they choose based on the aggressive claim of blackmail, the nonchalant admission of an 8-figure settlement offer, and any other
Mm,
allegations or facts that come to the light until the matter concludes. So, I mean, it's going to go on and on and on until, a judge decides, until she take the money, until they settle, what have you. But until
Lord.
then, we will continue to see um Shannon Sharp in the news, okay? And not for a good reason either. So,
This is a
uh
lose-lose situation. It's a lose-lose
mhm.
situation for him. Even if
Mhm.
he win the settlement, you still lost because your name dragged through the mud. And prayerfully, he get to stay with ESPN and get to keep everything he got going. So,
Yeah.
dang,
Yeah, cuz that's a crazy situation right there.
really,
Crazy. Okay, so y'all, the FDA, I just want to make this scene so we can see the title of this really quick, y'all.
oh,
Okay.
here we go. We in the frame. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, fine. This is crazy, by the way. Finally, the FDA said that they are gonna phase out this petroleum-based food dyes authorized for natural color additives. Okay, so this is a wild story. I found this this morning, Jonathan. So,
Right.
these petroleum dyes can be found in candies, cereals, beverages, and even some medications. Some companies use the dye to give food and drinks brighter colors and make them more appealing. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So your favorite, this is for you, Jonathan. For
No, no.
decades, research in animals has shown that potential link between artificial food dyes like red number 3,
Mm,
red number 40,
of
blue
course.
number 2, green number 3, and an increased risk of cancer and tumors. Other researchers show that red number 40 and yellow number 5 and yellow number 6 contain may be contaminated and known for carcinogens. Okay. Um,
Mm.
so what do you like, Brittany? What can we do about the food? You can't. The article gives you no type of um what am I looking for?
You were about to say rebuttal, but
Outcome.
like a
It
counter.
doesn't give
Oh,
you it
what'd you say?
doesn't yeah, it doesn't give you a solution. It doesn't give you a
Oh,
solution. So
thank you,
the
news.
solution is that they are working towards to get the artificial dyes out to bring in the natural foods, but I mean bring in the natural colors, but it'll be it'll be a long ways coming, that's for sure. But I just want to bring it to your attention that they
Mm,
know
mm, mm.
that they put this in our food, and
Of course.
they know, they don't care. They want your kids to look at the food and say, "Oh my gosh, mama, that looks so good and
I
it's
gotta
so
have it.
bright and colorful. Can we
Give it to me.
please get that? Can we please get that?" And all y'all out there still eating all that candy and drinking them sodas, put that stuff down. Put that stuff down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
You gotta
Okay?
make a soda every once in a while. Soda good with nice meal every
Nah.
once in a while.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't do soda.
Really?
I don't drink soda.
What do you drink? Like you
Water.
drink anything canned or you just water?
I mean, if you count ginger ale, but that's not soda.
I count ginger ale as a soda. It got caffeine. It
Y'all,
got
chat, is ginger
carbonation
ale,
in
is
it.
that soda? Because that's medicine in the black
It got
community.
carbonation in it.
Okay, soda,
No,
sparkling water, but that's not soda.
that's true.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you ain't got nothing to say on that. Ain't got nothing to say.
oh man, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah,
All
fair
right,
enough.
all right,
Thank
all right. Wave the
you.
white
Thank
flag.
you. Thank
Wave
you.
the white flag.
All right, last story right here, y'all. So eating chicken regularly could increase your mortality risk, new studies suggest. Okay. So crazy. Found this morning. Just came out last night. Um,
Man.
so, we all know that chicken is a staple on the dinner tables around the world, from crispy fried chicken to grilled chicken breast fillets on top of a Caesar salad. It's hard to deny its universal appeal. But
Hmm.
after some research that has been done, there was a study focus group of people who were carefully chosen to understand health and lifestyle patterns. Over 4,000 participants contribute key information through interviews conducted by medical staff. These interviews collected details about their demographic background, general health, lifestyle habits, and personal history. Okay. Measurements of weight, height were taken, blood pressure readings adhered to international standards. On average, the researchers follow up with participants over 19 years. Okay, so this was done for a
Mm,
while.
dang.
Now, what did they find? They found that eating more than 300 grams of poultry, now, poultry doesn't just include chicken, it
Yeah, yeah.
includes, what did they say? Poultry includes,
A chicken, a
it's
steak,
like chicken.
fish, ain't it?
No, okay. Here it says all kind of poultries include chicken, turkey, duck, geese, and even quail.
Mm,
Because I think beef would be steak.
okay, okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
poultry, beef, fish. Okay, so they're saying, okay, yeah. So back to the story. So no more, you should not be eating no more than 300 grams. No, I'm sorry, eating more than 300 grams of poultry weekly has linked to a 27% higher risk of death. Okay, compared to
Dang.
eating less than 100 grams, when with the risk becoming higher as the amount consumed increased. Okay. Um, the risk
300.
increased progressively as the portion consumed increased and was greater when compared to the same amount of portion of red meat. Okay. So male participants
Mm,
who ate more than 300 grams of poultry weekly had more than double risk of dying from, hold on, this word, gastrointestinal cancer compared to those who ate
mhm.
less. Okay. um so the end all be all here is that we need to add more to our diets, okay? And that's what they're trying to tell us, is that the bottom line is that a new study in nutrients highlights a potential link between eating more than 300 grams of poultry per week and an
Dang.
increased mortality risk from, because they make chicken in the lab now. You really
Yeah,
can't trust
thr
the chicken. The FDA approved the chicken in the lab. They're okay
chicken
with it.
leg.
It's crazy,
Mm,
Jonathan. It's crazy. It's horrible. I'd be
300
scared to eat some of the
grams.
chicken. Yeah.
300 grams of chicken is crazy in a week. I mean, I need to chat
Okay,
GPT to see
well,
how many pieces of
while
chicken
I
that
while
be.
I while I finish this story, look up
Oh,
how
yeah,
many,
yeah, yeah.
look up 300 grams of chicken. Okay, so 300 grams of chicken include, okay, the risk of causes and gastric cancers. Okay, ultimately, when it comes to diet, balance and moderation are key. I'm not saying that you can't have chicken forever, okay? I'm just saying that you need to add less chicken, more fish, a little bit more red meat, and maybe do a vegan day, maybe just do a
Uh,
salad day, maybe
mm,
do a wrap day, okay? Maybe
mm,
something like that, something more
okay.
clean. A stir fry day, okay? You can do
Uh,
a little tofu,
oh, these
maybe.
are good options, producer Britt. These are good options.
Sardines.
Help the
I'm a
people out.
sardine. I'm a sardine lover. I like sardines. Sardines
The
high
fish
in
cakes. Yeah.
protein, high in protein. Okay, but try new things. A little salmon, cod, halibut, shrimp. I mean, they're out there, y'all. Change your diet. Change your diet. Change your diet. Okay.
Yeah.
Although chicken remains a valuable source of protein rich in essential vitamins like vitamin D and phosphorus. I believe that's how you say that.
Phosphorus.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
say it again.
Phosphorus.
Yeah, phosphorus,
Hmm.
which contribute to your overall health when consumed What is it? Consumed what? Responsibly. Okay? Responsibly. Okay? Don't just go
Never
out there eating chicken every single day. You can't do
never thought
that.
I'd hear consume chicken responsibly in my life.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. And us as
Never
black people, we know we love chicken. We like it fried. We
love
like
the
it
bird.
skilleted. We like it deep fried, laid to the side. We gonna eat it whatever
All of
way
it.
you got it. But let's just do it in moderation. Okay.
In moderation, because 300 grams of chicken, producer Britt, is
Okay.
about 10.6 ounces, which is roughly a little more than half a pound. It's the
Okay.
equivalent. It's the equivalent to about 1.5 is the average size chicken breast. So,
Cut your
assuming
chicken
they
breast in
each,
half, y'all. Cut it in half. And that's all
damn,
that you can eat. Okay. Per
hey,
week.
stop eating all
Per
this
week,
chicken.
y'all. Y'all don't need
Wait,
all that chicken.
oh, so you saying half a chicken breast per
Because
week?
you
So
said
one
because you
one
said it
chicken
was
sandwich.
half. Wait, say it again.
No, no, no. I'm saying one chicken sandwich would be the equivalent of like what you saying we should eat because
No, I'm
that's
saying
bread.
based off what you just looked up. What is it again?
Uh-oh, I just pulled it down. Hold on, producer bread. I just pulled
You
it.
said three. So guys, if you're just coming in, we need to eat 300 less.
Less than 300 grams. 300
Yeah,
grams of
less than
chicken
300
is
grams. Okay, go ahead.
is 10.6 ounces.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, yeah. Which is roughly a little more than a half a pound.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, yeah,
half a
yeah, yeah.
pound.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so half a
but
chicken
we don't
breast.
need to
A
be
chicken
we
breast
don't,
is
yeah.
about a pound. One chicken breast is about a pound. I know that because I go to the Mexican meat market and I get 2 pounds
Mm.
of chicken and they give me two chicken breasts.
Well,
So
but wait a
one,
minute. The Mexican meat market, the breasts hit different. That's not your average chicken
that's
breast.
real chicken. That's why it's
Yeah.
real chicken.
Okay.
I don't know what they
Hey,
selling in the store these days. The Mexican meat market, y'all.
hey.
I go to the Mexican meat market to get my chicken, and it's $3 a pound. I get two chicken breasts, $7. I mean, I have never been happier.
Not bad.
But now that I know I can't
Just
eat that
happen.
much chicken,
Get one. Just get all you need to get one and
I'm
done,
gonna
like
get
Mello.
one, cut it in
One.
half, freeze one half, and eat the other half.
Yeah. Freeze one half for next week, next month,
Cause you can't have all
and
that
then
chicken. Can't have all
damn,
that chicken.
consume chicken responsibly.
Consume
Producer Britt.
chicken responsibly.
Producer
Yes.
Britt, you remember last time we told the people about that event and the event sold out? You telling people about the chicken. We about to start a worldwide, people about to stop buying chicken now.
Hey,
Just because we
hey.
reported it here.
I'm just telling y'all, I just want everybody to live as long as they can. Y'all stop eating all that chicken, fish, red meat. Go eat some duck. Try something new. Even
Some
with
duck.
duck, okay? Even with duck, that is still poultry, but you still have to eat that in moderation. So the idea is to eat these things in moderation and not eat them every single day. So cut out the fast food. You're supposed to be doing that in the first place, okay? And then cut out that rotisserie chicken y'all eating all the time. Stop eating all that rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie
Okay.
chicken be good. Well, it's good as long as it ain't dry. Producer
And then you
Britt, I
gotta
was
weigh
at
that
Costco.
out. Y'all need
I
to
was
weigh.
at
Y'all.
Costco. I
Uh-huh.
seen the line of people waiting for these rotisserie chickens. And I'm like, rotisserie chicken is not good for you at
Them chickens be
all.
$5. I don't want no chicken that's $5.
Them
The
people
whole chicken
when I
is
tell you that
crazy.
line was longer than the line for Jay's when I used to work at Finish Line, I'm like,
Nah, I
y'all
don't trust it.
got all them birds laid out.
I don't like the
I'm
way
like,
that look, Jonathan. That look weird to
same.
me.
Them people was red. They was sitting there doing this in line.
Yeah,
I
I'm
said,
ready.
y'all
Cause
are
you know
tripping.
what it is? It's the people that, it's the families, of course, but it's the gymmers, the gym people. They get that chicken and they meal prep it. And it's just like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, they meal prep that chicken, they break that chicken apart, and everybody thinks like, oh, it's all better because it's with just one chicken breast, and it's just one whole chicken. But Lord Jesus, I mean, $5 for a chicken? I mean, please charge
Same.
me more. I wanna know that I'm
Producer
actually
Bread.
eating chicken.
Mom in the chat said, I love chicken. LOL. I
Mama,
love chicken.
don't get me started, mama. Do not get me started. No, mama.
She said, you can't take my chicken. You ain't
I'ma
gonna
take
take
her
my chicken.
chicken. I'ma take her chicken. I'ma take her Central Market card away from her. That's what Imma do. She go to Central Market. My mama is a
Hey,
she stocks, she stocks everything else, but she buys her meat daily. Yeah.
Oh,
She like fresh
okay. Well,
food.
every time you go in, mama, you can't buy that chicken
You
every
can't buy
time.
that chicken.
You switch it up. Chicken, switch it up. Duck,
Turkey,
switch it up.
mama.
Tuna,
Turkey. You like a good
salmon.
salad. So yeah, we can't be doing all that. We gotta live long. We gotta live long. Okay. So we need, what was it?
Okay.
Half a pound. No, yeah, half of a pound of a chicken.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just less than because 300 grams when breaking it down is like it's the equivalent to a little bit more than half a pound. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, we just gotta slow down. We
So
gotta slow down.
we gotta slow down.
That's the producer Britt. I mean, that's the final word right there, y'all. Stop eating all this chicken.
Stop eating all that
Okay.
chicken. They trying to get
Stop
to you.
eating all the chicken, y'all. We gotta do better. We love the chicken. I love the chicken. I nothing I love more than a Chick-fil-A spicy deluxe with pepper jack
Oh
cheese.
my gosh, Jonathan, I can't believe you said that. That is probably the worst chicken out right now is Chick-fil-A. The demand is so high that the supply can't meet it. We don't know what
Oh,
we really eating. That's a whole nother day. But I
oh.
cannot stress the fact that y'all need to stop. You need to go home and make your own chicken sandwich. I need to stop out here eating all this made up chicken, going to buy this chicken for $5. That's
But
not
wait,
real.
let me say this though. I
Mm-hmm.
watched one of them recipes how they made the copycat recipe. They made the copycat
Mm-hmm.
spicy chicken deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
I impressed myself. I made the
Okay.
whole thing. I made the whole thing. They told me to get the pickle juice. I ate all these pickles and
Uh-huh.
kept the pickle juice, and then I battered it up and I did my. Hey, I put the Chick-fil-A sauce on it. Could not tell the
Let's
difference.
go, Chick-fil Jones. Let's go. Let's go, Chick-fil Jones. I
Hey,
like it. I
that
like
thing,
it.
that
Cook
thing
your
hit.
food at home so you know what you're eating. Cook your food at home so you know what you're
Mm.
eating.
My
Okay.
friend, okay, this is it. This is it. We done. I know we
Yeah, we
going.
got
This is
2 minutes. We got 2 minutes.
so
Okay.
I have a friend. Her name is Gabrielle McBay. She's a chef. She got a book. It's called "You Got Food at Home," and it shows you how to take your stuff
Uh-huh.
and use those leftovers and make great meals.
Mm-hmm.
That right there. That's it.
Love
That's
it.
the mantra. Just
Love
buy
it.
your food at the Mexican meat market, like producer Britt. Go to the local farmers market. Get your veggies. You got bell peppers the size of your head,
I can't
and you'll
stress it
be ready
enough.
to go. You'll be
Mm-hmm.
ready to go.
I can't
That's it.
stress it enough how important it is to go locally and get you don't know. I saw a carrot at the store and then I saw a carrot that I bought at the farmer's market and I was like, they trying to kill
That's
us,
how I
y'all.
kill it.
They trying
That's how I kill it. That's
I
it
was
right
like,
there.
I've never seen a carrot this big in my life, Jonathan. In my life.
And this was the natural carrot.
This is the carrot, yes, at the farmer's market. And even when
Uh,
you go in the store and they're like organic, organic. No, I saw organic. And
this what
organic was the
organic
biggest
mean. This
carrot I've
all
ever seen.
organic mean.
I know. I
You
know.
paying $3 more.
That's it. That's it.
No.
All right, Jonathan, close us out. All right, y'all. Y'all have a
Man,
great day. Y'all have a great day.
hey, yeah, man, y'all. We already did the final word. Just buy your own food at home. Prepare your own meals. Because producer Britt just brought the news to us, letting us know we got to slow down on that chicken and everything else. So y'all, that's the word right there. Just use wisdom in what you're putting, not only right here, but also up here. All right, family. This is Speaker Success in the Morning. I'm Jonathan Jones. That's producer Britt. If you have not hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit it so you don't miss any episode. And y'all remember, speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why should you and why would you live any other